Recording.
How's it going, everybody? Moose here. It is October 14th for me and probably October 15th for you. End of the workday on Monday, October 14th, 2019. I am presently on my way home, and it is a brisk one today. It is, it's fall temperatures, I suppose. What do we got right now? 35 degrees on the old clock on the Harley, and according to the Weather Channel, it's 34. So I got my winter gloves back on and my coat liner on. Pretty warm. Almost cracked a little bit to help clear the fog from the helmet, the shield, because I took it out of the bike, and as soon as I hit the cold air, white. So, not a bad day. It was a rough day. I had a hell of a time getting going this morning. I just did not feel good today when I got up. I could not sleep last night worth a damn, which probably didn't help, so I was up and down all night. It might have something to do with the fact that I'm trying to eat a little better, because I put on a lot of weight. Not from not smoking either, just a lot of weight in general. Most of the weight I have right now I gained prior to me not smoking, so I just gotta cut down on my food intake a little bit, which means I gotta stop eating lots of food when I get home, because basically that's just packing on the pounds. So last night I didn't snack nearly as much as I normally do. Ate a lot more pistachios and almonds, pineapple out of the can. I got some pineapple left today to have out of the can, actually. Gotta go down to the grocery store tomorrow and get some stuff for after work tomorrow. But yeah, I'm trying to watch my food intake here. I gotta do something. I weigh more now than I have in a very long time. I don't weigh more now than I ever did, but I weigh a lot more than I should be. So, I'm getting up there in age, 41, so getting up to the point where, diabetes 2 and stuff will be rearing its ugly head. So I better start doing something now while I can. Other than that, not a whole lot going on in my life. Just working, sleeping, watching a little TV, and working, sleep again. It is what it is, Just thought I'd do a little update. Not a whole lot of important stuff. It's a little chilly out, but I'm doing it. On my way home. Better on two wheels and cold than any other way, I suppose. Although better on two wheels and warm, if you ask me, but nobody really is. So, still looking at new bikes. I think it's going to be the Beamer. Pretty sure. I know the cost of maintenance is a little bit higher than other bikes, but it's not nearly as bad as I think people think. At least I hope. Maybe I'm wrong. I could pay the piper in the end if I do go through with it. I know they have a 18,000 mile valve check, but you got to check your valve lashing on your valves. My understanding is that you're talking really too ugly, I believe. Sorry, I forgot your username wrong, bud. He had his done. He had to have them adjusted at every service, and I don't know if that was always the case at BMW or if that's something they did to him, but if that's the way it used to be, and I'm not saying it is, I don't know. I don't have any personal, experience in this area. But if that is the way it used to be, then I can understand why people think the maintenance is a lot higher, because, that costs a small fortune every 6,000 miles. But now, I don't know when it changed or if it did, but according to the service intervals, the first one's at 18 grand, and the second one's at 36,000. After that, your warranty's up, so who gives a crap? Just listen for ticks and see the power loss. Valves aren't all that bad. Really, the time is consumed in taking the stuff apart on a bike like that because the engine's buried inside the bike. But in relation, if you look at the new Honda Goldwing, which sure, the oil changes and stuff probably costs a lot less than the Beamer, but I would do my own oil changes. I'll buy a computer and reset the damn light. I don't care. Knowing me, I'd probably flash the computer because I want the extra power out of it. But the Goldwing, they have their valve lash adjusted at 24,000, so you're only looking at 6,000 mile difference from BMW, and I'm sure it's not going to be much cheaper than what Beamer will be. I mean, you got to think about the amount of stuff that has to come apart in that engine too to get to the top to adjust the valves, or just to look at the valves. Because my understanding is online, most people had their valves looked at, they never need them adjusted. So really, it's a check that needs to be even lengthened more if people are getting out to the point where they ever had to have them adjusted. If you get on those forums, I think I found one gentleman on there maybe had to have one adjusted at 36,000. Other people said 54. Hell, they're on 54,000, 80,000 miles and haven't had anything to adjust on their bike, which makes me think that the valves don't go out of adjustment very often. Although I do have to question, living in today's times, why they haven't figured out something better than that. Hydraulic lifters are around, although I'm assuming the reason they don't do hydraulic lifters is because a hydraulic lifter can't take high RPMs a lot of times, as well as my understanding of it, and they'll float. So that could be a reason why they use adjustable tappets on these engines and these bikes. But I think they figured it out in automobiles, and you never adjust them on those. So I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out my ass. I don't know. I don't know everything. Learning as I go. But yeah, I'm really leaning toward the BMW. It's got more storage. It's got a look that I really like. I really enjoyed driving that Grand America. That thing was fun to ride. I want to do another test ride on one. And I just think it wins over the Goldwing, in my opinion, for my riding style and the feel I wanted. So, and that was just after a quick test ride. So, I need to take an actual test ride on one, not just a demo, where I can take it out, get a few miles under and check her out on corners and stuff. But I really like the Grand America. It's a sharp-looking bike. Has that cruiser style that I like. The Goldwing actually and that one actually look a lot alike from the side view. The differences in the front, of course, and stuff. I mean, from the side, you can tell they're a similar way of thinking on the design of the bike. So, there's that. And I'm going to say that BMW came up with that look first because, the Bagger came out in, 2016. So that's a couple years before Honda. But I think there's only so much you can do with a bike like that and make it look different. Anyways. So, I'm going to leave you with that and talk about other things next time. I think next time maybe, who knows what I'll talk about. Maybe I'll talk about a little bit of the history of the BMW and start annoying the hell out of everybody with BMW this, BMW that. Did you know this about BMW? Did you know that about BMW? I knew this. Did you know that? Do you want to know this? Well, you're going to know this because I'm going to talk about this. I'm just kidding. I won't do that. I'm just going to talk smack about Harley Davidson. Oh, I'm just kidding. Love my Harleys. This bitch is doing just fine. 32,812 miles on the clock, baby. Running like a top. All right, y'all, this is Moose saying keep it safe out there. And until next time, if I don't hear from you again, you'll be hearing from me. I'll talk at you. Bye-bye.